Hey guys, welcome back for the series finale of Planet Coaster Season 1. We're going to be wrapping up the Alpha 1 update, and we're going to be looking forward to what's in Alpha 2. We're going to be having a look around the park. We're going to be walking around the park first person, taking a close detailed look at a lot of stuff. And what else we're going to do? We'll probably have a couple of rides on a couple of things, and maybe hop on a bit of the roller coasters, and just generally kind of have a chin wag, talk about stuff, talk about issues with the game, talk about what's great about the game, enjoy the sheer beauty of the game. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So you know what? Let's see if we can grab something. You'll do. Let's here we go. We'll have this cam. Now, first thing we're going to talk about is the first-person camera, because there's one thing I don't like about the first-person camera, and it's this bobbing up and down thing. Right? Now, yes, I know that when people walk, they do kind of bob up and down, but like our eyes compensate for that. So when we're walking, we don't see the bobbing up and down. So I wish they'd actually change that to at least take 90% of that movement out, because it's just kind of annoying. So we're just entering the park here, and I was going to talk about frame rate, wasn't I? Let's talk about that while we have a bit of a look around. These people amble around the park, and I got to say, it is pretty nice. I've added lots and lots of signs so that people know where stuff is. So, for example, you know that over here it's this way to Victory and the Star Wheel and Rocktopus. I've added the Forge. Yeah, there are some extra rides. The Screaminator's over here. If we look, I was very, very happy when I first put this statue in. It's kind of like a bit passé now with some of the stuff that other people have been doing, but I'm still pretty pleased about it. Over this way, you've got the Genie ride, the Hammer Swing, the Aeronauts, the Whirly Rig, all around there. We need custom signs, guys. Well, I want to put in signs for my coasters so that people know which way to go for the coasters. This was one of my set pieces that I loved when I first put it together. Again, now, you look at what other people have done with the game, and it's like, oh my god. It is kind of staggering. Yeah, let's talk frame rates. Because there has been some discussion on the forums and stuff about frame rates. Now, right now, while I'm recording, I'm getting about 15 frames per second, which is not staggering. Now, is that what the game's going to be like when it's finally out? I think the answer is no, for two reasons. One, there is going to be optimization. Oh, look down there. That's one of the new buildings that I've put in. That's using my my little rotation trick, rotating those arches, those red arches, and you get this kind of domed building. We'll have a wander down there in a bit. We're heading into the pirate section first. These people have decided they want to go down to the pirate section. There's that big pirate set piece with the big ships, again using the rotation technique. There are a few other things in here using that, you'll see, as we wander around. Getting back to frame rates, yeah, so the first thing is they are going to be optimizing the game. The second thing is that because they're going to be adding new assets to the game and new features like terrain and water and stuff, it's going to mean that we don't have to put in so many of the little bits and pieces that we're putting in. God knows how many tiles I've put in to replicate water. That stuff won't be there. God knows how many bits and pieces I've added to these buildings that wouldn't need to be there if I'd got other assets that I could use. So, but I got to say, for me, it's still a little bit of a concern. Oh, one thing I will mention, because a lot of people have talked about this, or at least raised the question. It has been the question has been answered, and that is about the CPU. Because a lot of people have looked at their CPU while the game is running and gone, oh my god, it's using 100% of my CPU. Yeah, what they've done, they've basically said, okay, you know what? Let's take advantage of people's CPU power if they've got it. right? So what they've done is they've created a scalable system where the game will use all the available CPU power. And like all the crowd simulation and whatever, it does that as often as it possibly can if you've got available CPU power. So if you've got powerful CPU, it'll do that calculation like really, really frequently. If you've got a low-end PC, it'll say, okay, I'll do it less frequently. Yeah, and it does it as a low priority job in the background. So it kind of just uses your PC to the best, which I think is actually a very good thing. We're just coming down here to the Screaminator. Apparently we're going on the Screaminator, guys. We're going on the which is cool because we're going to have a look at this, a bit of a closer look at this building, which is kind of good. I picked a good group of people here. They're actually going to the right places. Good job. Well done. Well done. Even though you have got some pretty freaky haircuts. Let's zoom out a little bit out of first person and just have a little bit of a look. I created this kind of building over here out of the ship hulls and just kind of stacked them next to each other. It creates a kind of an interesting barrier. This tunnel kind of looked a bit weird, just like sitting there, so I thought I'd put that across it. And I've put these nice whalebone arches all down in the pirate section. You can see this is like got stones layering the path and all kinds of stuff, and there's lots of beautiful vegetation all around the place. Now, the only problem with this is a bit of a queue for this ride, isn't there? Man, how long are we going to have to wait to get on this ride? Well, we're not going to have to wait at all because obviously I'll jump out. we'll jump to the front of the queue. How about that? Should we have a ride on the Screaminator? I think we did that in like episode 1 or something. Let's go and have another ride on the Screaminator. There are you, Richard. You'll do. Let's jump on Richard's back and see what happens. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on the park, finishing off all the detailing. Oh, we've timed that kind of just perfectly. We're going to go and hop on the ride. I put in lots and lots and lots of trees and foliage and rocks and loads of props all around the place. So I'm kind of interested to have a wander around myself because I haven't really wandered around in first person. So I'm kind of interested to see what it's really going to be like. Let's switch to cinematic while we're on the rides. God, it's been ages since I've been on the Screaminator. This should be fairly terrifying. Love the way this building has turned out. Love the textures on these bits of concrete on the base. Oh, he looks like he's enjoying himself. I tell you what, you've had one too many hot dogs, mate. I'm telling you now. A lot of people wearing hats, you'll notice. Loads of hats. People are very happy. You can tell if they're happy, because if they're happy, they go and buy hats. Oh, here we go. We're up on the Screaminator. And man, this thing is pretty tall. This takes you up pretty high. Oh, when you're going round and round, I mean, this must be an awesome ride for getting a look at the park. Yeah, at the moment, all you're getting a look at is a cliff face. But hopefully, as it spins around, we should get a bit of a look at the rest of the park. Here we go, here we go. Oh, there's Minas Tirith down there. And the big pirate fortress. We get a look at the roller coasters and the big Genie house. Let's switch back to the cinematic for the drop. Oh, this is the terrifying moment. Oh, away you go. Oh, love it. Love it. Right, well, we'll see who comes off the ride and we'll just select one of them and we'll follow them. You'll do. Well, if I get out of cinematic. Here we go. Where's Yeah, you'll do. Noel. Let's go and follow Noel for a bit. So, yeah, talking more about Update 2 while we get to some kind of more interesting parts of the park. Oh, they're yattering away. Oh, did you like that ride? Did you? Yeah? Do you want to go and buy another hat? Is that hat big enough? Go and buy a pirate hat. Yeah, so Update 2. If you've been watching the live streams, and if you haven't seen the live streams, like, go watch the live streams. There is staggering stuff coming up. They started off, the first live stream was largely about the paths, and I think people were kind of a bit underwhelmed. They were like, oh my god, like, is this the news? That they've improved the paths a bit? The improvements they've made to the paths are really good. Instead of now, like, coming out at always 90 degrees and you couldn't place them close together and they were a bit fiddly and whatever, now things are a lot better. We want to go that way. So, you know what, let's find somebody who's going down, because we just walked up here. We want to go this way. We don't want to go this way. So let's find somebody who's going this. You lot going that way? Yeah, we'll follow you then. Who's this? This is Jones, Ignacio. That's got his name the wrong way around. Surely it should be Ignacio Jones. I don't know. Whatever. So anyway, going past the toilets. Do you need to pee? Anybody need to pee? No, nobody needs to pee. This is the good one. This is the one that covers the noise if you've got to go number 2s. Alright, guys. You carry on walking. We'll carry on watching. So, yeah. Oh, we're walking through. This is kind of the statue area where there's all these different statues. This is kind of like fairly heavily decorated, this part of the park. There's lots of nice coloured bushes and all the rest of it. So, yeah. So I was talking about the pass. The pass, no longer will you have to fiddle about with the pass. They've now added the press Z and you get the rotation thing, and so you can have slanted paths coming off. They don't have to come off at 90 degrees. That you can place them much more precisely. That's all, and it's very, very cool. But I think a lot of people, when they watch that first live stream, were like, "Is this it? Is this going to be like the highlights of Update 2, Alpha 2?" But of course not. The big highlight is terrain. And oh my god, when they unveiled the terrain stuff, the stuff you can do with the terrain tools is, well, I use the word a lot, but staggering. It really is awesome, the things you can do with the terrain tool. And the terrain tools look pretty easy to use. I'm going to be interested to see when we actually get our hands on it, like what level of granularity we can get down to. But they answered a lot of the questions. Oh, we're coming up to kind of like the mall. Like, this is my mall, which was made using the great big pirate ships being rotated, and then putting in all the stalls. And again, loads of decorations been added, like the lantern strings around, and there are beautiful flower beds all around, and I've added in statues and all that kind of stuff. And I've got to say, when you're down at this first person level. And we've got a fair number of people in the park. I think we're up to about 2,400 people in the park now. I've added some rides back in. This really does feel like you're in a theme park. I mean, it really, really does. Oh, they don't want a chief beef. What are you going for, guys? What do you want? You've all got hats, so you can't want hats. So what do you want? I don't know. Oh, apparently they want more hats. Yes, we don't have enough hats. We want more hats. Maybe they're going to change their hats. Maybe they're going to buy extra hats. God knows. You would have thought they would have been after like a slice of pizza or a cosmic cow milkshake, but no. Apparently, more hats, please. Why the hell do you want more hats? And they've all changed their hats. Good for you. Which way are you going now? You know what? I don't want you to go that way. We want to walk around that, so let's jump out of there. And it always takes you back to where you were, so we've got to kind of scoot up here. Oh, now, while we're scooting over here, I want to show you this fountain, because I'm kind of proud of this fountain. This fountain, this centre part, from here down to here, it's made using my little rotation trick. Can you guess what it's made out of? If I zoom in a little bit, does the hand give it away? It's made from 24 of him, just rotated on the spot. and you get this really nice fountain, which you can make all kinds of fountains out of this. You know, like you can stick a mermaid on top, or you can stick ships around it, or like all kinds of stuff. I really like the way that's worked out. Who should we follow next? They're going back that way. We don't want to go that way. Oh, I tell you what. You know what? Let's follow these people. Are they going to be able to get straight on? Which way are they going? I want to follow somebody who's... I think they're going to go to the Star Wheel. Let's see if... Come on, we'll follow Robin. We'll see if she goes to the Star Wheel. Because I haven't actually been on the Star Wheel in this series yet. So we'll do that. What was I talking about? Because I got distracted. I was talking about... the terrain tools. Yeah, I mean... You can do sheer face cliffs, you can do tunnels with sharp edges, you can do rounded stuff, you can just like raise the terrain over items like pieces of scenery that are already in place, so you can just like bury stuff. It's kind of staggering. These people are walking past here, so we're going to jump to the front of the queue on the Star Wheel and we'll have a bit of a ride on the Star Wheel. You'll do, if I can select one of these people. Yeah, you know what, we'll just go to the Star Wheel ride cam. That'll do. While I'm wittering on. Yeah, so that was kind of knockout, seeing what they're doing with the terrain tools. But we kind of knew what was coming. It was just a case of like how good the tools were going to be, and the tools look excellent, like all of the tools in the game. And then what did they show us? Oh, the particle effects. Now that was something that I don't know about you guys, I wasn't expecting to see that. And the particle effects are just awesome. Everything from, you know, confetti guns to the flamethrowers. Oh my god! Like really, it just staggering. And of course water. So you can have water cannons around the place. It's going to be interesting to see like how many particle effects there actually are released in Alpha 2. I think it's going to be fairly staggering. Here we go. Now I haven't been on that. I have not ridden this in the series, so I'm kind of interested to see. And funnily enough, I only noticed the other day that these cars actually kind of slide backwards and forwards. Some of them are static. Some of them slide backwards and forwards as it's going around, which I'm sure we'll see as we're spinning around on this eventually, if it's ever going to start. Come on, go. So yeah, so Alpha 2 I think is going to be fairly staggering. Now there are no new themes in Alpha 2. I thought we were going to be getting the fairy tale theme and what was the other one? Fairy tale theme and another theme. But it sounds like they're not going to be there. Here we go. Now can you see these kind of loops? So that car there is a static car. It just stays there. It doesn't move. But this... Okay, so that's a static car. But this one, at certain points, will just slide forward. And, like, it just slides. So, here you go. Here's one that's... Here goes one. Oh, God, that must be sickening when it does that. And pretty frightening as well. Should we have a... I don't know. Should we have a first person... Got a first person. Let's see if we can find a car that's going to spin. So let's go. Oh, you're coming down. You're going to? No, that's a static one, isn't it? That's one that would rotate. Let's find. Oh, here we go. Oh, that one's just slid down. Oh, you going to throw up, mate? Don't be embarrassed about it. Throw up if you need to. Let's go back to the cinematic. Oh, there goes one. Oh, that must be hot in your mouth when that slides down there. Love it. Okay, that's enough of the Star Wheel, I think. Where are we going to go next? Oh, I tell you what, I really do want to ride on the 360 Power, because this is a new ride that I added in. And we never had a ride on that during the series. So let's have a bit of a ride on this, shall we? Oh, yeah. Come on, give me the camera. Right cam. Oh my God, that is pretty awesome, isn't it? God, let's go on the... Oh, yeah. some people feeling pretty sick, I think. Holy crap, this ride's brutal. And it's calming down at the moment. Oh, good lord. Oh, what is it doing? I can't even tell what it's doing. It's throwing it around. Oh my god. I'll tell you now, I have never been on a ride like that. And do you want to know how glad I am? Like, really, really glad that I've never been on a ride like that. Holy crap. That must be absolutely vomit-inducing. Look, I love how this section, like, opens up. And what we'll watch that. We'll watch that. So, yeah. Update 2. Update 2. So yeah, those are kind of the major thing: the particle effects and the terrain and the changes to the paths and the pathing and the crowd reactions. They've put a lot of work into adding more and more animations into the crowd, so that they react more to stuff. It really is amazing the level of detail in the game, isn't it? I mean, like really. I mean, you compare this to like Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I mean, oh my god, like how wrong did they get it with Roller Coaster Tycoon World? Like you look at this and it's like they haven't even got like 1% of what's in Planet Coaster. It's insane, absolutely insane. It should like be totally the other way around. Look at that. Look at how that kind of opens up. Love that. And off it goes again. Now, I guess we'll watch it go like over the top once, and then we'll skip off and we'll go and have a look around the park, because there's still so much to see. This is going to be quite a long video, I think. Oh, God, just watching that makes me just... Oh, look at that. Oh! Yeah, that is enough of that. That's enough of that. I can't handle any more of that. But get out of you. So, we just walked around here. So we've been on the rides in this area. So ideally, and I've just put in a few bits and pieces around here to kind of create a little bit of interest. I suppose we want to find somebody who's going down here. Yeah, let's find somebody who's going down here. Anybody going down? You'll do. Oh, you're on your own. Oh, poor thing. There aren't many single people. We'll keep her company. Come on, Janice. We'll keep you company. We're friendly people. Here you go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah. The fact that she's wearing an orange t-shirt is probably one of the reasons that nobody's walking with her. They're like, you go ahead. We'll be just behind. Just behind. It's okay. Yeah, orange top with pink tracksuit bottoms with a stripe. Yeah. Yeah. Did you look in the mirror before you left the house this morning, Janice? Like, seriously. Oh, look at Minas Tirith. Now, Minas Tirith is like far from finished. It's a lot more when you see the front, like from this direction down here. You'll see that it's. I've done a lot of work on it, but man, I could have spent probably another, I don't know, like 15, 20 hours or something finishing off. I didn't realise when I put it in, like how many buildings it was creating. It's actually huge. There's so much to do on it. But I think it still looks okay. I'm reasonably pleased with it. Reasonably pleased with how the front looks now, especially. So we're going down this nice path. I was really pleased when I put this path in. I think it kind of works. And look at the queues on the rides. This thing is so popular. The Forge. Rawr. So yeah, we're moving down now into the bottom half of the park, where we've got the Forge and what else? We've got a couple of Krakens. We've got this one over here, which is hiding in the undergrowth, rawr, and scaring the people who come by on the coaster. And as you can see, there's lots of Kraken signs around telling people, yes, this is the Kraken. And you got to walk all the way around this path, so you kind of, to get to the bottom half of the park, you have to walk past the Kraken. You will be forced to enjoy yourself in this park. Go and see the Kraken. You have to. I think they actually tape their eyes open as they're walking by, so there's no way that they can't see the Kraken. I wonder if the coaster's going to go by just as we're walking past with Janice. Wouldn't that be cool? Come on, coaster. Surprise us. Pop out of the ground and shoot round this loop. That would be very fortuitous timing if that happened, and I don't think it will, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, you know what? I think we might kind of speed this up a little bit and move further down, because Janice is going to take a while to get down. Although, here you go. We've got Captain Lockjaw coming by just at the right time. Go on, fire your gun. Well, fire your gun again. Yes! And this is similar to the particle effects that you've seen. It's kind of using the same technology. Oh, are you going to go on the forge, Janice? Mind this bush that I've accidentally put there. I didn't realise that was sticking quite out, like there quite so much. Right, Janice is going to join this queue. So I think we're going to jump out of here. Now, we've been on the forge before, so I think we'll skip the forge this time, and we'll go down here, because I want to show you down here. Now, I'll show you this bit, because just in case any of you are watching this and you haven't seen any of the previous videos. So we've got the pirate battle down here, but this is not an area that people can walk around. There are no paths that come down here. So the only time you're going to see this is if you're actually riding the coaster. But we've got the full-on pirate battle with the cannons firing broadsides at each other as the coaster comes past. And if we swing around, we've got the boathouse where the coaster dives in to the boathouse. Well, the boats up here. I'm kind of pleased with this little area. I mean, I look at it now and I'm like, yeah, I really should have done a bit more detailing on it. But I've sunk so many hours into this thing. It's insane. Right, we're going to skip the forge and we're going to go down here, and we'll jump on board with whoever this is. Who are you? Who are you? Geraldine. Yeah, Geraldine up there. Let's go and ride with Geraldine for a bit. Here we go. Oh, Geraldine's out with the husband and 2 kids. And down here you can see it's this way to the Rocktopus and the Victory. And as you can see down here, I've been adding in, I've added in a ton of trees and foliage down here to make the place have that kind of tropical Caribbean feel. Oh, and this is one of the set pieces that I've added, again using the rotation technique. This is the very weird barrel thing, where I've put in a half one, so that people can see the barrels coming down. That is a pretty weird optical illusion, isn't it? Whoa. Love it. And yeah, lots of decoration with the bamboo torches all around. Oh, that does get a bit congested, because this is the narrowest path, and having put this in and seeing the congestion. Oh, why have I got bamboo torches in the middle of there? I don't know. Well, there's a screw up for a start. I need to change that. Right, Victory. We've got the Victory going on over there. Will we go? Are these people going to go on? No, they're bypassing the Victory, and we did go on the Victory, so I think we'll pass it. Oh, they're going straight down to. I think these people want to go on the Rocktopus. And we're coming into. I think the docks area is possibly my favourite part of the park. I love how this has worked out. We've got another toilet block down there, and this is a very busy, kind of noisy part of the park. Lots of stuff going on. Obviously, we've got the coaster that comes here past the Kraken. And it looks like there's a bunch of toilets on this side, and then on this side there's Chief Beef and Cosmic Cow and all that kind of stuff. Ah! There's the Kraken. The Kraken is very, very impressive. Oh, they coming down? Are you hungry? No, they're skipping Chief Beef. Do you want a hat? No, they don't want a hat apparently. you want a cosmic cow? Oh, no, this is another Chief Beef. No, they're skipping Chief Beef. It looks like they are going to the Roctopus. Now, originally, I had a path going across there, but I took it out with the intention of simplifying the pathing. But having done that, now it forces people to go all the way around here, and I think it makes it more interesting. And they go down past the docks, this ship being loaded up or unloading fruit and cargo and barrels of rum and all that kind of stuff. I do like how this is all worked out. Like that building as well. I mean, it's not the fanciest building that I've ever seen in the game, that's for sure. But I really like how it's worked out. You know, they've got the nice row of shops. I think it's quite nicely decorated, quite nicely laid out. And then this building round here. I really hope they go in and show us the Cosmic Cow. They might be going to the roller coaster, of course. That's possible. But I think they're going to go to the Roctopus. Now, this area around the back, this was very bare. So I have put in a few things just to kind of spice it up. I finished off this building over here, which was kind of part finished. This is where the roller coaster has gone underneath here, underneath the water. And this is where it pops out to go up the chain section, like right up. Well, you can't even see it. Yep, they're going to go on the Roctopus. Are we going to go on the Roctopus with them? I don't think we are, because we've kind of been on the Roctopus. And whilst the Roctopus is fun, and I do like the music on the Roctopus, I wouldn't say it's like the most exciting ride you could go on. So, I don't know. I think we'll try and find somebody who's coming off the Roctopus and follow them around. And we'll see if anybody goes into Cosmic Cow. I'd love to have a look around in their first person, because that was kind of cool. Or indeed, the roller coaster, because that's awesome as well. We will have a, like, if I see one of the coasters at all, we will have a hop on and have a little bit of a ride on the coasters, because let's face it, that's what it's all about. And the coaster rides in here, I've got to say, I'm pretty pleased with. I think they turned out really nicely, especially the Denethor's drop coaster, the red one. I think that's just awesome. Okay, are you going to stop anytime soon? I don't think it is going to stop anytime soon. So let's jump out of there and we'll hop round here. Where, like, you know what? Let's see if we can spot any of the coasters running at the moment. Any of you coasters running? I don't see them. Oh, look! Oh, just about to go off Denethor's drop. Yeah, come on, quick! Camera. And here goes the dive coaster. Whoa! Right off the edge. Shoots up there. Oh, they're loving it. And I'm not surprised. Obviously, twins out for the day. Goes into a nice loop. Then we go around the really tight sections, around the turrets. Love those. Oh, see, bit of lag there, little bit of lag. And then we go down into the cave to my favourite section, and I'm glad it's gone to first person. Love this part. Oh, man. Now, I think we'll jump off it at that point. I don't know. Will we jump? Because I want to show you the inside of the castle, because I have been doing some work in there. Yeah, that's going on to the slow bit now, so we'll jump off there, and I'll take you down. So the bit that we just went around is this kind of pretzel loop, this horizontal pretzel loop that I put in. But you'll notice, if you've seen the castle before, if you've been following the series, that I've added some stuff in here. And let me show you. So, these people are coming down here. It's better there's nobody walking up. If there's, oh yeah, is this Janice again? Is that Janice? Yes, it's Janice again. Cool. Good job, Janice. Let's go down to Janice's level. Oh, there goes the coaster overhead. Up into the Cobra loop. Oh, that we can't see. Oh, and there it goes. Yeah, so I've put in these trees in barrels, and then over in this area, over here, I've put in a well and put some little walls around it, and then again put some nice rhododendron bushes in barrels, just to kind of make the place look a bit nicer and prettier. Now, here is the front of Minas Tirith now, and as you can see, I've put a lot of work into doing the front of this. And if I zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit more, there's a huge amount of decoration on this building. Does it need more? Yeah, it absolutely does. I mean, it needs probably quite a lot more. But, like, I've already spent hours and hours on this. And I've come up with all kinds of cool things. Like this bit over here is actually quite cool, I think. And I've been using seaweed as decorations. I've been putting some seaweed into, like, if I can get into the place so you can see, into the corners and things, just to add little bits here and there. And lots of decorations around the front and stuff. Let's zoom into. So Janice is. Oh, okay. So Janice is actually going into one of the areas where you can go and get something. Which one's this? Is this a? Oh, I think this is a cosmic. Is this a cosmic cow or is this a chief beef? I don't know. But as you can see, there's even on these little hidden areas, it's all decorated and stuff. I haven't gone and decorated these back walls. I will confess that I haven't done that. And there is the odd wall missing that I haven't filled in. But generally speaking, yeah, most of it's decorated. Yep, this is a cosmic cow. So Janice is going to go and grab a cosmic cow. You know what? We'll leave her to grab her cosmic cow, and we'll have a look maybe inside here, inside Minas Tirith, because is there anybody going in there? It'd be kind of nice if there was. Oh, you'll do. You'll get. Oh no. Oh man, let's go. Let's go in here. See if we can find somebody. Oh, here we go. This is going to be kind of tricky. Can I? It's not. It's selecting somebody that's tricky. Yeah. Oh, here we go. You'll do. Oh, it's another Janice. Another Janice will do. So these people are inside the kind of Minas Tirith mountain bit. Let's skip to this, and you can see that it's kind of a maze of paths leading from the ground all the way up to the top section of the park. And you can see it's fairly complex inside here. There's paths going to all the different levels. There are shops on all the different levels that people can go and visit. All these paths go out to the different levels and stuff. It's kind of cool wandering around in here. But it does take them quite a while to get all the way up to the top. So should we skip outside? Yeah, let's skip outside, and we'll get somebody who's coming up to the top, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll hop on the hammer ride. So this is where they come out. Whoops, zoomed in a bit far there. Yeah, so I should probably switch to the free cam, but I'm going to try and stick with this. Yeah, so people will come out here and then they'll go up here to the top section of the park. Now, is there anything on the bottom section of the park that I want to show you before we move on? Kinda not. Oh, look. Coaster's going over the Cobra Loop. And then down. I do love that section. And then it goes into a loop. And you know what? If I can click on it, which I have done, we'll have a quick... Oh, I love it when it goes down that drop. Then it goes up that vertical part, slows right down. Let's go to here. And then past the Kraken. And then into this kind of slow... It's almost like a dark ride. Going through here, past all the skeletons, all the cannons going off. And then we go down to the pirate battle. Oh, look at that. I do like the pirate battle. I love the way the coaster now winds around it, so you get a really, really good look at it, and then swings through in between the broadsides, down into the tunnel, and then throws you around with a couple of corkscrews. It pops up here. This is that building that I finished off, and then round into the docks area, through the ship, past the Kraken. Is the Kraken going to roar? Oh no. We do need like motion sensors, don't we, so that we can set the animations off when the coaster's coming past. And then into here. Okay, so that's that. Anything else to show you down here before we move up to the top section of the park? I think that is kind of it. Was there anything? Yeah, I think that's kind of it for the bottom section of the park. Oh, I do love that pretzel loop. I spent so long working on that to get that like kind of exactly right and get it really smooth and whatever. It has worked out really nicely. Right, let's go up to the top section then. So, let's find somebody who's going to have a wander around here. Now, I don't think we'll go on the hammer ride. Although, I don't actually, having said that, maybe we will, because I don't think we've been on the hammer ride since I changed it. It used to go backwards and forwards, and now it's going side to side. I changed the way it goes. So let's have a little ride on this. Here we go. And the whole point of changing it to side is so that people are actually going off the edge of the cliff. So they're looking down. Let's see if we can find somebody who's... We want to... Oh, here we go. So we go up. And then we go back. We're going to be looking right down. Oh my God, that's a long way down. That's pretty awesome. That is exactly what I wanted it to do. Oh, right up to the sun. And oh my God, that's a long way down. Wouldn't it be cool if the roller coaster came past right now? No such luck. All right, let's get out of that. So let's, you know what? These people, perfect. We can select them and we can go and have a look around the formal gardens section of the park. Joanna. Let's go and follow Joanna. Oh, they've got the hats on. Everybody's got hats. It's very good. So again, lots of foliage in this area, but it kind of changes. In the pirate section, it's all the palms and banana plants and all that kind of stuff. When you go into here, we have still got quite a lot of the banana plants and stuff because we don't have that much. We don't have that many different trees and plants and whatever. But we've got these nice kind of, I don't know what they are, firs or something. Oh, there, get the cosmic cow. This is the main cosmic cow, because if I zoom out a bit, you can see it's got the big cosmic cow milkshake on the top. Oh, these people, perfect. They're going to change their mind and go this way, which is not what we want to do. We want to go into the gardens area. They're going to go and get a milkshake as well. Come on, somebody go into the... Like, don't all go and get a milkshake. You're going to go... Yeah, they'll do. What's your name? Caroline. Let's follow Caroline. Perfect. So, Caroline's going into the... Oh, and of course, she's not going to go into the gardens area. She's going to walk around this side. But that's okay. We can still kind of see what's going on. This is the aeronauts. But I kind of didn't point this out. We've now got signs on all of the rides telling you exactly what the rides are. There's generally like a lot more signs around the whole place. And these people are going the wrong way. I can't find anybody who's going the right way. These people are going up to the aeronauts, I think. So we'll, you know what? You'll do. You're going where I want you to. No, I don't want a tree. That'll do. Who are you? Oh, another Caroline. Well, yeah, you'll do. You'll do. So here we've got, you know, the different coloured bushes and some nice benches for giants to sit on. The statue and the coasters going over the top. Oops. But this is much more sort of formally laid out than the rest of the place. These trees are good for that. They kind of give a bit of structure to your places. Oh, there's the hammer swing in the background. So many people around. Oh, they're going into the toilets. Oops. Okay, well, we've got 3 girls going into the toilets. I don't think we should really follow them in here. Shall we? Well, apparently we are. Oh, thank goodness for that. It's left us outside. And they're out. That was quick, girls. It's uncharacteristically quick. 3 girls, you'd expect them to be in the toilets for at least a good half an hour. So yeah, so we've got the big milkshake sign on the milkshake one, and of course, over here on the Chief Beef, we've got the big Chief Beef sign going on. And then they're going to be wandering up, probably up this path, hopefully up this path, and we're going to go up towards the Genie house. Which is kind of bringing us round to concluding our tour. This is going to be cool actually when they go up here, because we're going to kind of get a good look at this area of the park from as we're going up these ramps. I do like these buildings the way they turned out. They kind of, because they kind of like almost clash with the gardens and stuff. There's Captain Lockjaw again. Har! Ha 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 ha! Jim lad. I'm just looking to see if my burger's level. Is it lopsided? Nah, it looks about right. And now we come along this section where we've got the we're coming up to the coaster entrance, and this is where we're actually that's a good point. Where is the coaster entrance? No, is the coaster entrance here? Oh, and there's another building over here that I've put in. Another one of these red domes. This is slightly different to the other one. Another toilet block over there. Another fast food building. This is the coaster entrance. And this is the coaster building that I kind of threw together. Here's the coaster coming up here. This is the chain section which leads into this top section, which is this inverted loop. And then there's a... Well, hello. Sorry, I'm not deliberately trying to stare at your bottom, I promise. Then we've got this this corkscrew, and then it goes into like just an insane dive section. Oh, where are they going? Oh, they're going onto the coaster. Oh, well, good for you. Well, we've already kind of ridden that. But you know what? We haven't been on the top section. Should we go on the top section? Shall we? Go on. Let's go on the top section of the coaster, because it is kind of fun. When it goes into that dive. Where's the coaster? Let's see if we can spot the red coaster. Where's the red coaster? I can't even see it. Like, where on earth is the red coaster? It could be about to leave. Let's see. Is it in there? No, it's out and about. So, oh, it's coming out. It's perfect. It's perfect. Right, let's ride the top section. Just into the station. Oh, yeah. God, I love this. Should we do it first person? Yeah, come on. Let's do it first person. And we are straight into this loop. I might switch it around a bit. Oh, inverted loop. Oh, love it. And then into this corkscrew. I'm gonna switch for the dive coaster part. Whoa! That is a long drop. Love how that sweeps up. And then brakes and comes into the station. And it goes around this this building here. Let's jump out so you can see. So yeah, I threw this building in here, which is it's a smaller version of the one that's over by the Screaminator. And I kind of put these trees around so it's quite bright round here, because it was all a bit white and blue round here. So I thought, yeah, we'll spruce it up and we'll add a splash of colour to it. So yeah, there we go. That's that. We're coming up to the very last bit, which is like the Genie. We've got a bit more to see. So let's go and see Chad. Right, let's go. Go reverse cam on Chad. So here is the Genie house, and it's kind of, when you get into first person, you kind of realise just how big this building is. It is like fairly enormous, with those huge Planet Coaster signs in. You suddenly get a sense of scale. And I like the fact that the top section of the park, the Planet Coaster themed section of the park, does have a different feel to it, with all of these different furs around, than the pirate section, which feels very tropical. This feels very kind of European. And I love this kind of trellis work effect on this area. It gives this part of the park kind of a very different feel to it. How you doing, Chad? Seems to be enjoying himself. He's obviously knobby no mates, but and look how beautiful this game is. The coasters sweeping around in the background, and you can see I've added lots of signs around again, telling you what's where. And as we go around here, you'll see again there's a few Genie signs around. Another one of our fancy futuristic toilet blocks in the Planet Coaster section, very different from the pirate section. Oh dear, Chad, you just walked straight into that woman. At least apologise. Rude kid. So yeah, here we go, coming round to the Genie, and you can see on the entrance way, I've added the appropriate sign. I've done that on all of the rides, if you've noticed. Another one of those little flower beds. I do like doing that. You know, just putting two paths side by side, and then just fill it with some sunken berry bushes or whatever the hell these are. Decorative bush, I think, is the proper name for the asset. So there you go. We've got the Genie sign. And the Planet Coaster music. Oh, he's going to get a chief beef. I'm really glad about that, because we couldn't come to the theme park and not get a chief beef, could we? Realistically. You've got to buy a hat, you've got to get a chief beef, you've got to have a milkshake. And I think we've done all three. Look at that. $12.99. Wow. What have you got? He's got a slice of pizza. Oh, you didn't get a burger? You just paid $12.99 for a slice of pizza? Are you crazy? My God, this theme park's expensive. Oh, look at the three twins. Oh, that's very sweet, isn't it? Okay, let's find somebody who's going that way. Let's select. Oh, let's get out of there. And we need to select somebody who's going into the next section of the park. You'll do. Who are you? Your name is Anthony. Probably Anthony. Some people say Anthony. Some people say Anthony. Go. Here we go. Let's follow him around. So we've got this little raised bridge, and we're coming into the last section of the park before we go back to the entranceway. And we get to kind of see sort of like almost the skyline of the park. Got the great big Genie house. You can't really see where you can. That's the top of Minas Tirith there, with the Planet Coaster, the King Coaster statue on it, and the hammer swing. But we get to see. I love that. I really do. I think that might be the highlight of the park. The mall made out of the ships. Now this is a nice wide path. They really shouldn't be bumping into each other, I don't think. I think they need to do a little bit of work on that. And then we're down into this like formal section, the last section before they go back to the entranceway where we entered. Just one ride left, which is the whirly rig, which is for the little kids. Another chance to go to the toilet if you desperately need it. Another one of the futuristic toilet blocks. And yeah, we should see a bunch of signs for the whirly rig here. So there we go. We've completed an entire tour all the way around the park. Are we going to go on the whirly rig? No, we're not. It's right for kids. Come on, grow up. And then, yeah, you've just got this last little section. Let's break away from them and we'll go around here just so you can see the last little bit quickly. So we were round here. So yeah, they go under this arch, and then they're back into this original entranceway with the big fountain. Another opportunity to grab a chief beef or a cosmic cow before we say goodbye and disappear out the entranceway, having had a lovely day out at our little theme park. So there it is, guys. That's my park, and I cannot believe that I was able to put together something like this in Alpha 1. I mean, it really is staggering what they've come out with in Alpha 1. And can you believe what we're going to be able to do with the terrain management, the particle tools? Oh my god! It is going to blow our minds. This has been a pretty long video, I think. Going all around there, doing all those things, seeing all that stuff. But I think it made a good series finale. I hope you enjoyed the video. The new update 2, is coming out on... Oh, I'm choking to death. It's coming out on Tuesday, the 24th. Just a few days away. I'll be back with a new series. Trying to not screw up and not be a bonehead and produce something that's a little bit cool or a little bit different or a little bit interesting. I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you'll come back and see the next series. I'll catch you for that. Peace out, guys.